I got 14 minutes. Hello, YouTube family. How are you guys doing? This is my second video of the day, y'all. Excuse me. I know I am looking, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do something with my hair because I'm natural and I have extremely coarse hair, and I pressed it out and it is, you know, I slept on, I had my little sleep, my bunny on, my silk bunny and everything, but honey, this is my most natural state besides my lashes, but that's irrelevant. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a marvelous day today. Today is Monday. I'm on my way to pick my baby up from school. I think it paused for a second. It did, didn't it? Okay, so I'm on my way to pick my baby up from school, and I just hopped on for a second because I don't know why I hopped on for a second, but y'all, I'm telling you, I have been listening to Joy Blair. I want to call her minister, prophetess, preacher. She's such a wonderful woman of God, such an amazing woman of God. And, you know, her teachings have been ministering to my spirit, to my soul, in such a positive way. It has been rough. It has been soul searching. It has been emotional. It has been. But I know that all things are going to work together for my good because I love God and I am chosen for His purpose. So, I am just walking by faith and not by sight. That is the story of my life right now. Learning to really, truly trust God and, you know, believing the word and stuff, and dealing with unbelief and, you know, being delivered from bondages and stuff like that. And she talks about fasting, and God had already been dealing with me about that, but I feel like it's like now like we're done playing these games. You know what I'm saying? You're not no baby Christian. You've been doing this for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? You a seasoned saint. I need for you to step your game up. That's kind of like where I know that's where I'm at on my spiritual walk. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Ain't no time for games no more. Ain't no time for games no more. It is time for God's people to break out of these boxes, to break out of these mindsets that we're in. It is time for us to really, truly, you know, do stuff scared. And I say do it scared because I believe, and for me, fear is the number one thing that holds me back. It's the number one thing that holds me back from being who God has called me to be, from doing what God has called me to do. Fear, and then the flesh. The flesh wars up against the spirit. The flesh fights the spirit. When the flesh find out that it's about to be tamed, or it's about to be put in a position where it has to be denied some stuff, the flesh get hot, mad, and it's like it goes into this immediate panic state of trying to figure out how it can be satisfied. How can we do this if we can't, since we can't do this, to try to accommodate? Look at her. We gotta fight this thing. We have to beat our body and bring it into subjection. Discipline ourselves, discipline our flesh, and bring it into subjection. It's in, I think it's in Corinthians, I think. See, I said I was gonna stop doing this, quoting scriptures, and then I can't remember where they is. I said I was gonna, you know, if I'm gonna quote it, if I don't know it, you know, I have my Bible with me, which I have my Bible with me, but I'm driving, so I can't pull over and, you know, get the you know, the Bible out or whatever. Well, I could do that, but I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, but yeah, because I'm on a freeway. So, but anyway, beat our body, bring it to subjection. Discipline our body. Tell the flesh no. And it's another scripture I read. I can't remember where it was. I can't remember. I know it was talking about the lust of our flesh and stuff like that. So that's another thing that's like very important that we deny the flesh. It's like denying ourselves and putting by a cross and walking with Jesus daily, you know. And that's just pretty much what we have to do, you know what I'm saying, in this walk. And baby, when I tell you, it's so much easier said than done, but I do believe that if we would put a foot out and at least attempt and try, God will come through and help us, you know what I'm saying, along the way, and give us the strength, give us the wherewithal to press forward to do it. And another thing that I've learned, and I learned this from Joy Blair, you fast by faith and you take it one day at a time. I didn't even realize that before. I did not realize that before until when she said that, it was saying something click, it made sense. But even though she said that, I wrote it down and I prayed about it. But do you know, I still reverted back to my old way of thinking, my old way of doing things. Whenever I knew I was preparing to fast, I reverted back. But in listening to her videos, because constantly she's repeated it again, and it was like when she repeated it again, I was like, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I forgot about that. She's so right. Lord, thank you for the revelation on that. So we got to fast by faith, you know? And I'm just piggybacking on some things that I've learned from listening to her minister, you know what I'm saying, on her YouTube channel. We fast by faith. And I had never heard, nobody never told me that before. It was like, what? Okay, it makes sense. You try to do it yourself, we can't do it ourselves. All I could do is say, okay, God, I'm finna go on a fast, and I'm gonna trust you in this process. And you know, because even as I'm talking, like, that spirit is trying to rise up, like, well, what you gonna eat? Like, oh, you can't have this, you can't have that. And I think just hearing that enemies tell you that, oh, you can't have it, you can't have it. The body's like, but I won't, because food is comfort. Food is comfort for me. Food has always been comfort. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize until God showed me when I had to deal with that, but it's the truth. Food is comfort. Now, I will say this, because I had kind of felt some type of way, because I heard, you know, some things that people were saying about, you know what I'm saying, being overweight or being fat, you know, and that is one of my insecurities, and maybe that's a curse on me, because, you know, I've always been fat. When I was a little girl, I was always fat. Everybody on my father's side is fat. Now, so I think that maybe that's a generational curse, you know what I'm saying, of obesity. Obesity is a generational curse on my father's side of my family, because on my mama's side, everybody is smaller. Well, people, you know, a little big here and there, but they were small before, but over time they gained weight and got, like, my mama, she weighed 130 something pounds. She's so little. She's never been a big woman. Never. My sister was always small, but she's bigger now, you know, after years of having kids and overeating. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real about it. Ain't trying to be funny. You know, she would know that. But anyways, so yeah. But, you know, it's like, it's not easy being fat. You know, like, you know, to each his own. Like, for me personally, I have had to learn. Now, I don't like being fat, and I am doing something about it. And it's been years. I have been struggling years with doing something about my weight. And I do believe mine is spiritual, you know. And so it's just when you hear people talk about being fat, people talk about being overweight, it just don't sound good, because you feel like they're talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But they're talking about themselves. But low-key, I, you know, look at myself like, I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. I don't like being fat. I don't like that my stomach is so big. I don't like that while I'm on this video, you know what I'm saying, this, you know, as I'm sitting here, this right here is hanging. Even though now I have lost weight. You know, I went from 384, and my weight fluctuates now between like 336 and like 352 sometimes, because my body retains water. But this morning I weighed in at 342. A few days ago, I was 349. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I deal with that, you know? And it's just, you know, it's something that I deal with. Like I said, I know that it's spiritual. But, you know, and I have faced the reality, the truth, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listening to, you know, some other people talking, oh my goodness, seriously. Listening to other people talk about weight and, you know, fasting and, you stuff like that. And I understand and I get it. I'm not denying the truth of it, the root of the problem. There is a root of the problem. There is a gluttony spirit. There is, gluttony is a sin. Overeating is a sin. And I'm guilty of that. I struggle with it. And like, Joy Blair said on one of her videos about, you can see it because, you're overweight. You know what I'm saying? And man, that made me feel some type of way, but it's the truth because you can see it. It shows on the outside. But there is a struggle there. You know what I'm saying? There's a struggle. That struggle is real. And sometimes I do good, sometimes I don't. But I do know that, there are things that I can do spiritually and that I am doing spiritually, that I am dealing with spiritually to be better, to break that curse. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I'm just thankful that God has revealed that to me and showed that to me. So, I think I was just going to say, I don't know how I got on this subject, but I think I got on this subject. I ended up coming towards this subject because I was really already feeling some type of way anyways about it. I really was. But, now I know it's spiritual. And I guess, because being overweight and people talk about body shaming and stuff like that, I believe our body is a temple. The Bible tells us that we're supposed to take care of our bodies. I don't believe that we're supposed to be overweight. I don't think that we're supposed to be overweight. But also, I've had to learn, while I am overweight, to still love myself. To still look in my mirror and say, you know what, I don't like my stomach being this big and hanging. I don't like this extra fat on my thighs. I don't like, having all these rolls. I don't like having this double chin and stuff like that. I don't like the way I look. But you are still beautiful. Yes, you can lose weight and you're doing something about it. You're human. You struggle. You fall. I have to do something to make myself feel better. I can't just sit around and mope and be like, oh, I'm fat and this is sin, this and that. No, yes, I am fat. Yes, I need to lose weight. However, I am still a beautiful person on the inside first and then on the outside. There is, I have to fix myself up. I have to make myself look nice. I have to tell myself that I am beautiful. Yeah, I might be overweight. Yeah, I'm fat. But I'm a beautiful brown-skinned woman. I have to tell myself those things because there's a stigma. I grew up big, fat, black, nasty bull. Baby, I done been called that stuff so many times by people in my family, by friends, school classmates, you know what I'm saying? I even had a lady one time, I cut her off in traffic. This was some years ago when I had first moved here to Texas. Years ago, this lady cut me off. You big, fat, nasty, black bull. Just went off. And that woman talked about me so bad. And I remember laughing at her and saying, God bless you, God bless you. But deep down inside, I was like, oh my gosh. But it didn't hurt that bad because I had already been called that before. So it ain't like I hadn't heard it. You know what I'm saying? I had heard it before. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go because I need to only have a few minutes, less than a minute left, I think. And I gotta get these videos uploaded. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this one as soon as I'm done with it because I still have other videos that I have not uploaded yet, and because of that, it is not allowing me a lot of time to record. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in another video. And okay, yeah, it's flashing. So all right, y'all, have a good day. Bye.